Welcome back to Beyond the Rabbit Hole, where we explore the hidden and forbidden. Tonight's subject is Unexpected, a children's book reintroducing one of history's most infamous occult symbols, Baphomet. Goodnight Baphomet, published by the Satanic Temple, reimagines the horned, winged, goat-headed figure as a comforting bedtime companion. But this isn't just a simple bedtime story. It's layered with symbolism, esoteric references, and a challenge to mainstream religious narratives. The book's most striking theme presents Baphomet as a symbol of balance and duality. While historically portrayed as sinister, a misinterpretation rooted in religious propaganda, the book leans into Baphomet's original esoteric meaning, a representation of unified opposites. Male and female, light and dark, physical and spiritual merge into one harmonious whole. This core principle of Hermeticism and alchemy is subtly conveyed through imagery, teaching children that the world isn't black and white, but a complex interweaving of dualities. Goodnight Baphomet introduces gentle, free thought and individualism, challenging dogmatic belief systems. Unlike fire and brimstone warnings in mainstream religious texts, this book encourages critical thinking, curiosity, and the idea that no belief system should have absolute authority over the human mind. This aligns with the Satanic Temple's broader philosophy, not devil worship, but personal sovereignty and self-discovery. The book implicitly questions why children are automatically conditioned into certain religious worldviews before developing critical thinking abilities. It offers an alternative where children are encouraged to ask questions and explore different philosophies. The book also reframes Baphomet, stripping away fear and presenting it as a kind, wise, and protective figure. Historically, Baphomet's demonization has controlled narratives and suppressed esoteric traditions. The Templars were accused of worshipping Baphomet in an elaborate scheme to destroy them. Occultists used the image as a symbol of enlightenment, only to have it twisted into something sinister. By presenting Baphomet as approachable, the book challenges the notion that certain symbols are inherently evil, forcing readers to question who decides which images represent good or evil, and why. Hidden occult symbolism is scattered throughout: the caduceus staff, the torch between Baphomet's horns, and sacred geometry in the illustrations. These aren't random design choices, but are rooted in Kabbalistic, alchemical, and Hermetic traditions, signaling deeper meaning for those who recognize them. The book serves as a primer for esoteric knowledge, playfully introducing symbols studied by secret societies for centuries. Some occult scholars suggest these symbols operate on multiple levels of consciousness, potentially planting seeds of wisdom that bloom only years later in the fertile soil of a maturing mind. Perhaps most controversial is the book's challenge to religious indoctrination. In a landscape dominated by Christian narratives, Goodnight Baphomet flips the script. It doesn't force a belief system on readers, but encourages them to question why one worldview is considered normal while others are labeled dangerous. This subversive approach has sparked both outrage and fascination. What does Goodnight Baphomet truly represent? A harmless bedtime story or something more radical? A gateway to deeper knowledge or an act of cultural rebellion? One thing is certain, this book isn't just about putting kids to sleep. It's about waking minds up. Stay curious, question everything, and until next time, keep exploring beyond the rabbit hole. After all, the most powerful revelations often come disguised in the most innocent packages, waiting for those brave enough to look beyond the veil of conventional understanding.